Welcome everyone. The 1/1 portal activation and what this means for you is today's pick a card. Pile 1 we have the Hermit, pile 2 the Star, and pile 3 the Sun. Timestamps are in the description box. Pause the video if you need more time to choose. See what your option. Welcome. You guys chose the Hermit. So let's look into what this 1/1 portal, what is the activation for those of you who chose this pile. So we have the Hermit here. So you could have Virgo in your chart, but doesn't have to be. Something about the number 9 could be significant. Poppies could be significant. Owls could be significant. It could be that around this time you guys are feeling more introspective, more introverted, and more turned inward, connecting to your higher self, looking for answers, possibly researching as well. Some of you are studying, but there's a sense of a search for a higher meaning and a quest for answers. Answers that come from within, answers that come from the higher realms. It's this cozy, comfortable energy. I wouldn't be surprised if most of you watching this pile, it would be snowing where you are or close to where you are. I'm also seeing a lot of nighttime activity, night owl kind of, possibly creating more at night or doing something behind the scenes, preparing something to be shown later. Seeing behind the scenes work. I'm seeing a lot of learning, researching, expanding knowledge here as well, understanding yourself, getting to know yourself. There could be some sleepless nights for some of you, or some insomnia as well. And the advice here is that if you are experiencing insomnia, to write things down, because it means that you need to journal. Use that time to journal or to learn, okay? If you feel sleepy, but try not to use your phone. If you wake up in the middle of the night, or if you're not able to sleep, there's advice here to read a book, an actual book, like paperback book, or not on like an app, right? Just an actual book instead of, and using yellow light to get you back to sleep, and to journal something and then get you back to sleep. But don't just lay in bed either. Because I feel this 1/1 portal is going to activate your thirst for knowledge, your thirst for knowledge of self as well, and answering those questions of why you're here, where you want to go next. You know, like it's preparing your next steps almost, but based on wisdom, based on knowledge of self, based on knowledge of higher knowledge as well, okay? So I feel the 1/1 portal is going to also activate research and a lot of answering questions, the quest for knowledge, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's open the frame and see what else we get for you guys. Okay, using the Astro Dice, please show me the 1/1 portal for those of you who chose this option. All right, Virgo energy again. Same as Hermit energy. All right. Also here, what I'm seeing with Virgo is what you're looking to also organize. I'm seeing organization. It's like organize yourself based on what is right for you, based on knowledge of self. Again, what do you want your daily life to look like? How do you need to better take care of your health, of your body, there's concerns around beauty as well, and you know, what's best for your hair, what's best for your mental health, what's best for your physical health. And it's almost like it's like writing down your it's almost like a New Year's resolution for your daily life. That's what I'm seeing here. It's almost like you're setting up a bunch of tasks you want to do every day, routines that are healthy, routines that will help you glow up, routines that will help you recover your health, new routines that will promote health and beauty and being self-reliant and being able to be there for others as well. How can you take care of yourself in a way that you're in such a good place where you're also able to be there for others? Okay, and we have Mercury, so Gemini energy as well coming through. Something about healthy communication habits. You know, how do you need to communicate with the universe better? How do you need to communicate better with yourself? How is your self-talk? How are you talking to yourself, and how is that generating a certain energy around you that is creating a certain reality for you? I think you're also looking into self-concept, like what do you believe about yourself, and how do you need to tweak those beliefs about yourself in a way that you manifest better for yourself. And now we have the number 9 as well. So again, that quest for knowledge, that expansion of knowledge. We have Jupiter here as well as Sagittarius energy now. So it's like a deep dive and an expansion when it comes to knowledge and higher knowledge, spiritual knowledge of how to also improve your practical life, your body, your mind, your soul on all levels. How can you promote a healthier lifestyle to be able to live in a high vibration is what I'm seeing here. So there's a lot that you're going to learn about how to activate new routines, new habits that will make your life better and make you feel better about your life and about yourself and about everything, really. And so you're taking this almost time out to do some work behind the scenes. It's reminding me of that disappear for a month and come back a champion or whatever, or yeah, that's the kind of thing that I'm seeing. Some of you are taking breaks from social media to do this, really reevaluating, re-editing, and reinventing yourself into the version that your higher version really is what I'm seeing here. So I feel you're going to be very disciplined as well through this portal, the creator, because there's something here that you're meant to create, that you want to create, and it's only by retreating and researching that you can really be on the right path to create whatever this is that you want to create here. You could be creating something behind the scenes in secret that you're meant to show later. Again, I was seeing something around that energy. Maybe you are artists. Maybe if you're not painters or actual artists, you are artists at heart, okay? Whatever you do it artistically. Whether it is, or maybe you do something connected to artists in some way, or some of you could even provide supplies to artists. It doesn't really matter, but there's something about your brain that is very creative and artistic. And that will be potentiated through this 1-1 portal. It will be exalted, and it will be more expansive in terms of what you can create. There's also a sense of playfulness and joy here, and connecting to your inner child, reconnecting to your inner child, because there has been a disconnect due to responsibilities or your daily life or something here. But it's like there's a sense of reinvention by connecting to your inner child to create something innovative in the future. But it's almost like you have to retreat from the crowd, from people, in order to be able to connect to yourself, because it seems like you could be an empath where you absorb a lot of other people's energy and you don't know what's yours and others anymore. And so now you're going to be able to know what it is that you're meant to create specifically. The number 22 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 4. 4 means that it's a time to get organized, right? It's a time to come up with a method and to lay down the foundation for to be able to create whatever this is without having to worry about these details that you're thinking about now. It's interesting because it is Capricorn season, so there's a sense of creating a strategy as well and being disciplined so that you can fulfill your ambitions. The number 22 means that you are on the right path, okay? With whatever it is that you're creating here and finding in terms of information. Will manifest, yeah, absolutely. The number 36 and the number 9 could be relevant, but this means basically that you're becoming a powerful manifester creating the reality that you can fathom in your imagination and bringing it to the 3D, really grounding it and transmuting it into something that you can touch with your physical hands and see with your physical eyes and smell and taste and all those physical, connecting it to the physical. So it's something that you're bringing up from the ethereal, from the higher realms, from the 5D, 7D into the 3D. It seems like through this 1-1 portal, what's happening is that you're pairing up your psychic abilities and your 3D abilities of practical grounding, merging the two so that you can bring down these things from the higher realms into the 3D reality. So you're becoming a powerful manifester. And again, that is connected to Virgo and Gemini. So it doesn't mean that you only have to have Virgo and Gemini in your chart strongly, but it just is the energy that you're in here. Paired up with this Sagittarian, Jupiter, and 9th house energy, it just makes everything more expansive, and it expands your ability to do so. And the universe, pairing up with the fact that the universe is also being very generous and benevolent with you to bring down these manifestations. The number 36 could be relevant. The number 9 is coming through very, very strongly. We have 999. So you're closing some kind of a cycle behind you, manifesting a new one basically. But check out angel number 999 if you want more information and answers. Okay, what else do we have? Saturn, wisdom. Yeah, there's a certain amount of wisdom that you have acquired, and Saturn does rule Capricorn. So again, I was talking about this structure, strategizing, discipline. So what's happening through this 1-1 portal for you is that you're acquiring a bunch of wisdom or really applying it at the same time to structure, discipline, define, and strategize the future in a way that is responsible, ambitious, in a way that you can predict difficulties, that you can overcome restraints, overcome oppression, overcome limitations as well. While it also feels like a time where you feel that you are limited or restricted in some way, it's like you're creating the bone structure to then be able to create everything else around it, right? It's like that first kind of rough draft of what will be, so then it can mature. And there's a sense that there's going to have to be a lot of self-control. But then after this 1-1 portal, I feel moving into the 2-2 portal and 2-2-2 portal, I feel that then you will feel a lot more freedom and a lot more limitless and boundless and infinite and expansive in terms of what you can then, because you've laid the groundwork now, if that makes sense. So it could feel a little bit restrictive and a little bit stuck, but the reason for that is that you need to be in this bubble right now. You need to be contained so then you can explode. So then, the groundwork needs to be laid through this 1-1 portal. So, it's not going to be a long time either. So there's a sense of the need for patience, because what's happening at the same time with this dragonfly here, you could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart, is that you are needing to be in this bubble again to be able to go through this deep and expansive transformation. This is not a butterfly, it's a dragonfly. So the transformation when it comes to a dragonfly and the metamorphosis is a lot more spiritual. It happens on a deeper level. It's something like a big, huge cycle that you're closing behind you, and you're opening one of the biggest cycles moving forward. As you will, like, if you have, like, let's say 3 major cycles in your life, you're opening the second or the third or something like that. It's a big cycle, and then you have these mini cycles going on, but this is a big one. And you are able to see past illusions and also being more in control of your mind, and you see things clearly. But there's something very joyful and magical about this. Even though you're experiencing restrictions and having to discipline yourself, you're being very positive about it. And it's like your mind will be very busy and you're going to want to write things down. And there could be times where you feel like you can't really focus or concentrate, which is also why you're being restricted and not being able to move forward, because the transformation isn't complete, is what I'm seeing here. So, but because you're shifting, a lot is moving, a lot is changing, and it's not yet the right time to pounce. I just heard pounce for some reason, because then it wouldn't go well, if that makes sense. Okay. You got rhodonite. Okay, beautiful. So we have compassion, yin yang, and fertility. Yeah, it's like you're preparing for this very fertile time, and I feel Taurus season will be a very fertile time for you guys. Between, I would say, April and May will be a very fertile time, but right now it's like you're developing compassion, you're balancing your yin and your yang, your negative, your positive, your light, your dark, your feminine and masculine energies right now, shadow and light, so that when you do take action, or when you do show this, or when you do manifest, or when this manifests, it's like it will be properly done in a way that it will become fertile, that will actually work. It says rhodonite is a stone of brotherly love, the shared connection between all of humanity. Okay. Equilibrium is key for this crystal. Yeah, it's like you're becoming more balanced through this time, which is the capacity to calibrate emotions. That's what you're doing. You're calibrating your emotions. It's like a perfect orchestra working together, balancing yin yang and source energy from a grounded place. Yeah, grounding yourself as well. It can bring light to emotional scars from the past. Yeah, to transform and transmute and alchemize, transforming them to foster a stable everyday life. Virgo energy. Yeah, it's like you're creating the groundwork to foster a stable everyday life. Rhodonite helps remove blame from the situation if you were experiencing blame or blaming someone, whether it's pointed at you or someone else. Accept the situation for what it is and learn. There's a lot of learning to forgive yourself with love and compassion in the process, and that's a transformation, or forgiving others as well. Okay, beautiful. Moving into the tarot. 8 of Cups. Yeah, absolutely. Walking away from a life without meaning, walking away from meaningless interactions, meaningless actions, meaningless thoughts, meaningless life, and meaningless way of life. And because you're walking away from anything that does not allow you to live in your highest version, to live the highest timeline, to be your best self. Because you are in search of meaning in life, of living a meaningful life, and you're walking away from anything that does not allow you that. So you're creating a new foundation with this 3 of Pentacles here, possibly with other like-minded people as well. So it's like you're walking away from anything that does not carry meaning, so that you can create a meaningful, solid foundation for the future. The World, closing a cycle behind you, and creating the world that you want for yourself. Yeah, the Empress, look at this, the world in your belly. It's like you're envisioning something that you can actually carry, and that can actually make you very prosperous and abundant. Okay, so for some of you, you're preparing the groundwork to become pregnant, to have a child, or to just be in your highest energy, your most Empress-like, fulfilled, supported, beautiful, attractive, abundant, prosperous energy. With all this fish behind her back, it's like you don't see this coming, but there's a lot of prosperity coming your way. And it's because you've laid the groundwork. It's because of your hard work that will pay off. Through this portal, you're learning to walk away from the things that no longer serve your highest good, gaining a world perspective, a new perspective on the world, a bird's eye view that is more rounded, so that you know how to create and manifest the things that you do want in your life, so that you don't keep manifesting the things that you don't want. You could have Libra or Taurus in your chart. You could have Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus again. It's like there's a worldview that you're definitely leaving behind and substituting it for a new one that will make you a lot more abundant and prosperous. And I see with the 2 of Wands here, this 1-1 portal, and I'm seeing this as a 1-1, is a time where you're going to be planning for the future, strategizing. It could involve travel. It could involve world travel, because we have 3 globes here. And the Moon, these could be secret plans to relocate, travel, or to expand your knowledge in some way that will reach all around the globe for some of you. And we have the Sun, and the plan is to live your happiest, highest version, one where you're living your life in the highest vibration of them all, of joy, love, and peace. Okay. And again, with the Sun and the Empress, for some of you will become pregnant with a male child. Okay. Creating life. For others of you, could be a project or a plan to become pregnant, or to find your Empress and get your Empress pregnant, whatever this is, manifesting abundance. And that's what's happening for you through this 1-1 portal. So that was your reading. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. If you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the bell for notification. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye, and until next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose the star, this is going to be your reading about the 1-1 portal and what will activate for you through this portal. So you could have Aquarius in your chart. Doesn't have to be. February could be significant or end up being significant, as well as the last week of January. The number 17 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. 8 is something to do with stable prosperity. And the star energy is something about a long-term goal that you have, a wish that you have, or healing as well. Okay, healing energy, long-term goals, wish fulfillment, and prosperity, stable prosperity. Okay, and alchemizing and creating the means to get here, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's see what the 1-1 portal is going to bring. My option number 1. Let's do the Astro Dice. And we have Uranus. Ooh, beautiful. A surprise, an epiphany. A surprise, an epiphany. Something unexpected. Light bulb moment. Brainstorming, breakthrough. With the star. So it could be a surprise about a long-term goal, a surprise healing, surprise wish fulfillment. Oh, and then number 2, so something about possibly finances or partnerships. Finances or partnerships. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. If you have a wish fulfillment around a partnership or money, then there could be a very pleasant surprise here. Aquarius energy very strongly here. Taurus energy coming through. And now we have Leo as well. Leo is about possibly business or a gamble. Money coming through gambling, possibly. I'm not promoting that kind of thing, right? So it could be a business gamble, like in business you do a really good business deal and you risk something and your risk pays off. There's something about risk paying off here through this portal. Or a sudden like opportunity to be on stage or to be on a screen, or for those of you who are performers and it goes well and it pays off financially as well. For others of you, there's a surprise partnership out of left field, out of the blue. It's like you're not expecting this. Oh, for some of you, there's something about your hair that you're going to get a glow up, or healing around something about your hair. Or you will have the money to do something about your hair. Surprise epiphany. Maybe there's an epiphany that you have about how to heal or how to reach a long-term goal or how to fulfill a dream that you have. Or someone will provide you an opportunity out of the blue or a surprise to have your wish fulfilled, or your wish will be fulfilled surprisingly. Okay, enough about that. Let's keep reading the energy here. And you guys got the Hunter. Ooh, okay. So the number 9 could be relevant. Now, 9s came out a lot in pile number 1, so there could be a message in pile number 1 for you. The Hunter. It seems like something that you've been aiming for, seeking, or pursuing. For some of you, you're going to get an opportunity to get that or to have that. For others of you, someone will pursue you unexpectedly for a partnership. Now, it could be a business partnership, a love partnership, but it's something that you're wishing for. So whatever your wish is to heal or to have or to manifest, either it's something you're pursuing or you wanting to be pursued, or a partnership or money or an idea or an opportunity. It seems like whatever you're focused on or someone is focused on you, and this is a wish fulfillment. And that's what's going to happen. Okay. Very straightforward. I feel this is very straightforward. And you're going to have the skills that you need, the swiftness, the decisiveness. You're going to know exactly what you want and how to get it through this 1-1 portal. It's like you're going to know what you want. You're going to know how to get it. Exactly. That's what I'm seeing here. You're going to know what you need to do, and you're going to have the skills to do it, to get it. All right, and we have reclaim your energy. So if you were feeling drained or low on energy, it's like if the goal is to reclaim your energy, whether this is a health thing or emotional, mental, physical, or spiritual health, you're going to be able to rebuild your energy, rebuild yourself to a point where you feel solid, stable, confident, and energized. If there was a tower moment in your life that you weren't expecting, something sudden and unexpected that rocked a faulty foundation, and you kind of crumbled and felt like disempowered in some way, it's like you're getting back up, dusting yourself off. For some of you, getting back on the saddle, getting back on the horse, and putting your crown back up so you keep riding, you keep going, you keep moving. The number 42 could be relevant to you. The number 6, yeah, maybe after a big shakeup in your life, you become reoriented and you feel ready to go again, really, and more solid and stable than ever. It's like the answers and the epiphanies and the realizations that you need to rebuild yourself in a way that is more solid, that leads you to stable prosperity, health, and wish fulfillment, and achieving a long-term goal here, or knowing how to, getting the information you need to achieve that long-term goal here is what I'm seeing. Feeling empowered again. Yeah, Tarantula, you could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart strongly. It's like, but at the same time, you've been weaving this web. You've been preparing for whatever this is. It's whatever you've been, if you've been rebuilding yourself, if you've been very smart and strategic, but you haven't been getting the answers you needed, you're going to start getting those answers now. Maybe we're feeling, I've been doing all this work, I've been taking care of business, but I'm still not getting the answers. But you've been weaving the web. You've been creating the atmosphere and the environment for these answers to come through. If they haven't yet, they're going to start coming through for you. There's like that moment that you were waiting for. So what I'm seeing here is luck. For some reason, I'm being shown luck here. And you've been preparing for an opportunity here, because luck really is a combination of being prepared and getting the opportunity. So it's like you've been preparing for something here in case the opportunity comes along. And what I see is that there's either the opportunity that's going to come along, or you're preparing yourself for an opportunity that will come in the future. And there's a sense of following your intuition and being very connected to your intuition that is very strong, and allowing your intuition to guide you like the northern star. It could be that through this 1-1 portal you feel like you're at a crossroads, having to make a decision and feeling like it's a stalemate. And the choice is to stay in your comfort zone or to break free from your comfort zone and to move into your life's purpose. If you don't know what your life purpose is, I do life purpose reports based on your tropical natal astrological chart. Information for that, send me an email. It is in the description box and I'll send you information back. But there's a sense of hesitation through this portal. Maybe you're over-intellectualizing, maybe you're overthinking things. But it's like you're at this pivotal moment where through this portal you're having to make a decision. And that decision involves prioritizing your life's purpose and moving out of your comfort zone and having that as your focus. Because there could have been something that was happening in the past or you were doing in the past in terms of routines or someone that was like sidetracking you from your dream. And it's like you're going to reorient yourself and refocus on what that dream is through this portal. Because there is this voice inside of you that keeps begging you to refocus your attention on this. You keep being nudged in this direction, and that is your intuition. Because wherever you're being begged to refocus your attention and it seems uncomfortable, that is your intuition pointing you in the direction of your life's purpose, to choose your dharma. Otherwise, you keep yourself in a loop of karmic contracts. And until you do choose your dharma, any satisfaction you experience will be very fleeting. But there's a sense of patience and calm through this decision. And you will make the wise decision. You will choose wisely. So it's like this 1-1 portal is directing you to make the wise choice, if that makes sense. Directing you to make the wise choice. Okay. You got Sapphire, royalty, wisdom, and knowledge. So there's a sense of acquiring wisdom and knowledge so that you can make the right decision. And we have fairness rules the kingdom when Sapphire wears a crown. So Sapphire wears the crown. Someone here's name is Sapphire, or maybe you have a cat named Sapphire, something like that. It doesn't have to be. But you're going to lead your life with fairness toward yourself and toward others, with wisdom and with knowledge. It's like royalty. There's some kind of a sense that you're spiritual royalty here with the star. It's like reclaiming your energy, putting on your crown, and then we have the world royalty. And it says Sapphire wears the crown. And the crown is given to you by spirit, it's like you are spiritual royalty because you lead your life with fairness and you're going to be rewarded for this. And you have some kind of a kingdom. What is this kingdom? The star. Maybe you are some kind of influencer, a famous person, or someone people go to for guidance. Just an example in your community or something like that. So it says, fairness rules the kingdom when Sapphire wears the crown. Sapphire wields its power through kindness and wise judgment. So there's something very kind and wise about how the way you judge things, situations, and people. You could have Libra in your chart. You could be a judge. Bringing good luck and fortune to those who wear it. So it's, again, good luck and fortune. There's an opportunity coming that you're preparing through this portal. Prepare for the opportunity to come through this portal. That is the main message here, because luck and good fortune is about to be bestowed upon you. A gem with a regal presence through history, Sapphire is considered to be sacred, representing celestial hope and faith. So it's like you're regaining your faith and your hope. Yeah, because this is a sign of hope as well. So you're going to feel more hopeful and more faithful. It's like your sense of faith will be restored. Faith in the universe, faith in yourself, faith in life, faith in what the good things that life can bring you. Known as the Stone of Wisdom, Sapphire enhances focus. So your focus and concentration and learning abilities will be enhanced through this 1-1 portal. Sapphire activates the third eye. So your third eye will be activated, your inner vision and throat chakras, guiding you toward knowledge beyond the stratosphere. Wow. You could have Virgo, Libra, or Sagittarius in your chart. More specifically, your moon or Saturn in Virgo, Libra, or Sagittarius. That, again, doesn't have to be. Let's look into the tarot now. We have the Page of Materials. You're starting a new journey that will be long-lasting, prosperous, stable. Okay. There's a sense of something new that you're birthing into your life, and it will affect your 3D material reality. And it's something about a new hope that is restored, your faith is restored, feeling more empowered, more stable, a foundation that you're creating through this 1-1 portal that starts with your mind, starts with little steps that then turns into something long-lasting, stable, prosperous, and healthy. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart. We have the 10 of Wands, so I'm not going to lie, it could feel a little bit burdensome because it seems like there's a list of tasks that you need to fulfill here, but it's going to become very clear to you. The path will become clear to you. Also, the difficulties will become clear to you, but it's something you will be able to handle. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. A sense of following your heart is here also. With the Muse of Emotions, with the King of Cups here. Silently following your heart and your intuition without being very expressive outwardly. For some of you, there's a journey here from moving from taking these practical steps now and laying a solid foundation so that you can then follow your heart once these practical steps are all in place. All these burdens turning into pleasurable pursuits in the future. 4 of emotion, but it could be that you feel a little bit disconnected, discontent, and a lack of satisfaction here, or a longing for something. And then we have the Page of Pentacles again. So bookending each other, we have 2 pages of Pentacles. Look at this. With the King of Cups in the middle. Okay, so now I'm seeing something else. I'm seeing 2 people wanting to connect, emotions that are not expressed verbally but are deeply felt intuitively. But 2 people are on the same journey, and I feel this journey is traveling toward each other because deep down they want a reconnection, or they want to connect because they are not happy away from each other. And there's a new journey that sparks between the 2, and you meet in the middle. You're both on the same path. You're both mirroring each other in some way. Your lives are mirroring each other. And there's a sense of preparing for a connection, a reunion or a union of sorts here is what I'm seeing here. But it's very slow moving with the Knight of Pentacles here. Slow and steady wins the race because you're both laying solid foundations individually for your for a sense of being able to foster a healthy connection here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Leo, very strongly in this chart, could be somewhere strongly in your charts. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And we did see Libra, Virgo, and Sagittarius, yeah. So pile number 2, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. It was a pleasure to read for you. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all, and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose the Sun, this is going to be your reading. This is going to be all about the 1-1 portal and what will activate for you guys. The number 19 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 1, so new beginnings, leading to joy, leading to high vibration, leading to growth and warmth in your life, and just happiness is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a bee there, so there's something about you being a busy bee or being a hardworking bee, hardworking. Something about a musical instrument for those of you who do practice your musical instruments. There's something paying off here, especially if you're part of an orchestra, okay? But I do see your hard work paying off and a sense of growth and whatever you touch turning to gold. There's something about a new beginning through this 1-1 portal. Either you're starting to practice a new instrument or you're starting to work hard on something that will then grow and bring you a lot of joy, okay? There's some sense of joy here, whatever this is. So I feel that there's good vibes through this 1-1 portal. You're ultimately going to feel really good about whatever is activating. I do see a sense of joy being activated within you through this 1-1 portal, a sense of high vibration here. And that is a great ground to create really beautiful, wonderful manifestations in the future. We have the number 4 and 4th house. Cancerian energy could be in your chart. Something about home, family, your roots possibly. But the number 4 is also about structure. So I feel this 1-1 portal will have you structuring yourself in a way that, with Venus here, is creating harmony in your life and bringing in abundance. So there's a sense of structuring yourself to bring in love and abundance and balance with Libra here. So you could have Libra, Taurus, Cancerian energy, or Leo in your chart so far. It's like this portal, this 1-1 portal, is activating a sense of joy and higher vibration in you by means of how you organize your time, how you adopt new healthy routines that are healthy mind, body, and soul, right? That then lead to harmony, abundance, and prosperity, and to a more balanced life. For some of you, this is creating the grounds for a contract that involves family or home life or marriage in the future, and love, possibly. I see fairness and harmony when it comes to a court case, for those of you who are dealing with a court case. Okay, let's see what else comes out. The Siren. So some of you will be called and very pulled in a certain direction through this 1-1 portal, and it's very tempting. Now there could be something about your voice or someone's voice here, or you really stepping into this energy. This siren energy could also be of being able to attract in whatever it is that you need, becoming very magnetic and attractive. I'm seeing Empress energy now. We do have Libra and Taurus, and we do have Venus energy there. So it's like you're coming into this energy through this 1-1 portal. There's something that's being activated in you that is very alluring about you. You're becoming more alluring. It's like you're learning to value yourself, to be in this very high vibration, and this is very... this makes you very magnetic and attractive as well. So I'm seeing a glow up for some of you. I'm seeing, for all of you actually, we have the number 18 here. So 18 could be significant, as well as the number 9. So it's like, and some of you are being tempted or seduced in some direction here. I do see a sense of your sensuality, an awakening of sensuality within you, and becoming very attractive to others. But you're being called in a direction here. There could be something secretive or taboo about whatever this is. But you're breaking free from conventions and constraints at the same time. It's like you're also creating new rules in some way. There's this creative energy, but there's also, it could be, you're definitely connecting to your more sensual side here. And there's a sense of a glow up and being very attractive and attracting in what you want or what you need in terms of maybe even a contract or a partnership. Could be a love contract, a business contract, something to do with this. And it's because of the way that you were disciplined in taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. There's also this energy of being nurtured and nurturing others that makes you very attractive, that attracts in more of the same energy, more abundance as well. Sacral chakra, yeah, you're definitely very connected to your body, your sensuality, your sexuality, and that is also the energy of creation. So for some of you, you're preparing the groundwork through this 1-1 portal to create something. It could be a child, a project, and I feel what's happening through this 1-1 portal is you're undergoing a glow up, and you're connecting to your sensuality. And so it could be that there's an activation of your libido if that was down and drained and you were feeling disconnected. But I'm seeing sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra. So there's a strengthening of your core, of your self-worth, of your feeling good about yourself, feeling good in your body, feeling good about what you create, what you put out there, and being very magnetically attractive from your core. It's like your energy is so strong and so stable and so confident that people are attracted to that confidence, and they want to learn about it. They want to be around it. They want you also, because of how confident and sensual and strong and creative and glowing that you are, just this sense of this joy that comes from inside out, and people are going to want a lot of this from you is what I'm seeing here. So you're attracting in a lot here. There's a sense of just attracting your way, attracting things your way. We have the lizard. So I'm seeing a chameleon for some reason. You blend in with the background, or it's like you know your place as well, and you know how to move in every circumstance. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart, but again, doesn't have to be. But there's a sense of sensuality and fire. There's fire energy, there's passion, there's inspiration, feeling inspired, inspiring others, attracting people like a moth to a flame kind of energy here. And there's a sense of being like in this very dream-like energy, and people dreaming about you a lot. But you also very connected to your core, who you are, your soul, and that ignites the spark within you. And there's a sense of creating something artistically as well, an artistic creation, or creating the artistic version of yourself that you want to present. Your sixth sense very active as well. You're very sensitive to subtle energies. But also at the same time being around, like, because you're attracting a lot of people, it could be a sense that then you will feel drained. So there's a need to protect your energy and not give it out so quickly or freely. So it's like almost like you want to retreat to keep creating. Otherwise, the overstimulation and being around a lot of people will drain you a little bit. And so it's like you're being advised to pull back, even if you're feeling like very out there and wanting to mix your energy with other people. Just allow your time to be alone and restore your energy, because you're going to need it. But there's a sense that there's a creative project that you're meant to work on through this 1-1 portal. That's the advice, is to work on a creative project that you've been wanting to work on. You guys got lepidolite, and it says transition, release, and change. So this is a time of transitioning, releasing, and changing by creating new habits, by letting go of an old skin, an old version of yourself, and stepping into a new you, and asking yourself how you want to change. Who do you want to become? What are you letting go of, and how you want to reinvent yourself, right? So there's a sense of the 1-1 portal being a time of transition, release, and change for you. And change is coming. Yeah, you're going to feel changes coming through this portal. And lepidolite is the perfect crystal to help you with those transitions by becoming aware of bad habits and patterns. It's like you're going to become aware of some bad habits and patterns that were holding you back from being your highest version, your more sensual self, connecting to your libido, creating things that were having your creativity blocked as well, and not being able to find solutions. You're going to become aware of these bad habits, so a light will be shown on what these bad habits are, and how you need to structure yourself in a way to move away from these bad habits and patterns, behavior patterns, thought patterns. So you're going to be releasing those to make room for new ones that sustain a healthy lifestyle. Fourth house energy here of nurturing and healthy habits. Lepidolite helps us let go of attachments to old behaviors and addictions. So you're going to be letting go of attachments to old behaviors and addictions, clearing away emotional ties to the stories you've been telling yourself. Lepidolite encourages self-love on all levels, even if we need to step away from our current way of doing things to establish that trust. So write the story you want to live, so you can actually script the life that you want through this transition. Libra could be in your chart, Jupiter or Neptune in Libra. More specifically, maybe. Pile number 1, I feel, has a message for you guys, okay? Let's look at the tarot now. We have the Knight of Materials. So it's like you're laying the groundwork to move solidly, slow and steadily toward the future here, into something that is stable, long-lasting, and prosperous, okay? You could have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart. It seems like you're already halfway there. Keep going with the Four of Pentacles. This is saying you're on the right path, so keep structuring yourself. It's paying off. You're going to be able to save money. We have Temperance here, so Sagittarius could be somewhere strongly in your chart. It seems like through this portal, what you're doing is you're tempering the energy, you're alchemizing, transmuting negative into positive. It does require patience because there will be a feeling that there are restrictions, but they're put in place for a reason. Divine timing is at play. There are things that are not yet shaping up for you through this portal, but the reason for that is that you still need some more reshaping, re-editing, reinventing yourself, and putting yourself in that right direction, and finalizing that healing here. Because what you're going through this 1-1 portal is a death and a rebirth, okay? You're transforming on a very deep level. Scorpio and Sagittarius could be somewhere strongly in your chart. The number 13, 1 plus 3 is a 4. So there's a lot of need of restructuring, creating healthy habits, being disciplined about this time here. Page of Voices, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's a need for more research, learning, and acquiring new skills. Become curious about life. And 8 of Swords, so you will feel stuck. You will be doing a lot of thinking and overthinking through this portal. So take it easy on yourself. Go for a walk. Don't really allow this to get the best of you, because I just saw the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here. So I see this as, and with the Temperance here, we do have divine counterpart energy here. It's almost like this is aligning you to become balanced so that you can come together with someone who's wanting to take things to the next level with you, in a practical sense, like a higher level commitment here. And we do have that with Libra here and Venus, something about a contract for sure. But it's not going to happen now, but it's like preparing you for this. This could also be a business partnership, but it's most likely a romantic partnership. But through this portal, you're still going to feel a little bit stuck because there's still energy that is transmuting. But it's like you're going to feel this pull and the call of a siren toward this person. And that is because this is meant to grow and become something solid, stable, and contractual in the future in terms of romantic connection here for most of you. So things are still transforming through this 1-1 portal and aligning so that there can be this thing happening or taking things to the next phase in the future. So that was your reading, pile number 3. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Helps the channel, helps to bring me more. Extra content is on Patreon, and if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Bless you all, and see you sometime soon. Bye. Until next time.